Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Another Forge Pass season started today, Forge Pass Season 31 Righteous. So in this video I'm going to take a look at this Forge Pass, what has changed since the previous ones, and is this worth buying? First, thank you Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video and for giving me this wonderful promo link down below in the description there in the QR code. A new account that gets Deacon Armstrong right after the tutorial, then Uugo at 15, Tagoar at 20, Mausoleum Mage at 30. A wonderful start to raid. And Forge Pass Season 31 Righteous. So Forge Pass is Raid Season Pass. There's a free track and then there are two paid tracks actually. There's a gold track and there's a platinum track that also includes the gold one. Forge Pass is unlocked at level 40, your account level, and these focus on crafted gear. There's no champions in these ones, although there is a champion pass going on right now with Predator that just started yesterday, and these two are now going on simultaneously. But this one is crafted gear. Free and gold tracks provide artifacts for you, and the platinum track provides relics. This lasts for 28 days, and for progress you need 10 points per level, 20 points for the first one, so it's 500 points for the full track. You get 20 points per day from the daily challenges, which means that there are 560 points available for a free-to-play player, so you can complete the full track as free-to-play. And if you pay for the pass, then you also get weekly challenges that give you additional 60 points per week. So the track can be fully cleared 13 days before it ends. Forge Pass is the only way to access various gear sets in the game: Slayer, Bolster, Defiant, Righteous, and Instinct, so 5 sets. And this time, Season 31, this is a Righteous Forge Pass. So Righteous, a 2-piece set that gives you plus 10% speed and plus 40 resist. It's a hybrid set, so it's a little bit less speed than the speed set. Speed set is plus 12% speed, but it also gives you that plus 40 resist. And it's a 2-piece set, so it's really easy to weave into your gear because you only need 2 good pieces, and of course especially if you pay for this pass, you're going to get a lot of good stuff. Forge Pass has been dropping very consistently as of late, so on this screen you can also see all the previous seasons for the last couple of years. So now we're in Righteous Season. Every 6 weeks a new Forge Pass has started as of late, and maybe we're getting Defiant next. The order has changed a tiny bit here and there, but overall it has remained fairly constant. In addition to gear, the paid pass also includes bonus XP and silver, and this is actually pretty significant. You can really see and feel that bonus XP and silver, and it really helps out. It applies to all battles, however you don't get it all at once. It goes up to plus 50%, but you only get plus 10% on day 1, then after a week you can get another couple of upgrades, and starting from day 15 you can get the full bonus. So up to 13 days with the full bonus, unless you buy extra levels. You can also buy levels on the Forge Pass, but that only speeds up the process a little bit and basically only gives you this XP and silver bonus a little bit faster, so it's really not very worth it. This is additive with double XP, by the way, so if you have 200% XP because you have double XP active and you add this one at plus 50%, then that is 250% XP. But it's a pretty nice bonus, and depending on what you're exactly going to be doing during that time, then all that silver also does stack up if you're farming the campaign or doing spider or various activities that give you a bunch of silver. The free track is largely unchanged from last time, so there's a couple of epic chaos ore 5 stars, then there's a bunch of this righteous alloy which you use in the forge to craft righteous pieces. 1.5 million silver, so that's actually 200,000 more than last time. Other than that, no changes, some charms and glyphs and magic still. With the free track you can get enough stuff to craft 15 5 to 6 star pieces, 40 4 to 5 star pieces, and 33 to 4 star pieces. So you get a little bit of gear, but it's quite unlikely that you will roll high on such a small sample size. Do note that this Righteous Pass does not include any accessories. A Slayer Pass has accessories. Sometimes the other passes have accessories too, although there are no accessories for the Righteous set, but then they come from different sets. But this one does not have any. If you buy the gold track, you get that XP and silver boost, you get a little bit more chaos ore, and you get a ton more righteous alloy. So you get enough righteous alloy to craft 190 5 to 6 star righteous pieces. And combine that with the free track and you're looking at a couple hundred pieces. And that's exactly the power of the Forge Pass. Even though stats are random when you craft things, doing it 200 times and suddenly you are going to roll some pretty good rolls there. You also get some glyphs, some charms, 800 magic steel, 3.5 million silver, and one full 6-star mythical righteous set. Raid also sells these sets sometimes separately, so that hey, buy this set, but note that stats are random. So even though you get 6-star mythical pieces, there's possibility that none of them are good, because stats are random, so you don't necessarily get the right stats on those. So it's less fancy than it sounds, but the couple hundred righteous pieces, 5 to 6 stars, that is the real thing. In practice, you will be able to gear up to half a dozen champions with the good ones, the at least usable pieces that you get. Righteous is close to speed set. In some cases, it's a little better. So 3 speed sets, basically. 3 righteous sets, 2-piece sets. So you can do it 3 times on a champion. That's plus 30% speed on that champion. That's pretty sweet. Especially if you're just starting out. The sheer stats that you get from these high-star pieces, and also how easy it is to put them on a champion. This is going to be such a big deal for your account. At some point, I think on one of my newer accounts that had just one Forge Pass, my top 3 champions were all geared up only in Forge Pass gear. Apart from the accessories, of course, there's no accessories here, but all the artifacts. So all the 18 artifacts those champions were all from the Forge Pass, and they were just smacking through content like they had never done before that point. So this is a really big deal for early accounts. And for later accounts, depending on the set, depending on how useful do you think that set is going to be for you, I mean, this is speed, so it's still pretty decent, then this can also be good. So that was the gold track, but then there's also the platinum track, the ultimate Forge Pass experience. And platinum track doesn't give you artifacts, it gives you relics. So you get 200 rare Gleaming Fur Gems, 200 epic Gleaming Fur Gems, and 100 legendary Gleaming Fur Gems. So you will be able to craft 5 relics. Yeah, that's not as impressive as you would think it would be. Plarium has actually upgraded the platinum track a fair bit for this time, but they have not touched the relic part. So they have touched the basalt part. Basalt is useful for upgrading relics. It used to give 4 rank 1 basalt and 4 rank 2 basalt. But now there's only 1 rank 1 basalt. They have added an additional 2 rank 3 basalts, and they have also added 1 rank 4 basalt into the mix, so that you will be able to upgrade your artifacts better. They have also added a couple of more epic gemstones. So they used to be only 2, now there are 4. And they have added a whole bunch of more Starstone, 550 more Starstone. So this has been improved now. But the big complaint that I have about this platinum track overall, that hasn't been touched, because the big problem is that you want more relics. If you get 5 rolls, 5 random rolls is nothing. Anything can happen. You can roll super high or you can get 0 useful items. The whole point why the Gold Forge Pass works so well is you get a couple hundred rolls. No matter what happens, there won't be a single person buying this, most likely, that will have such bad luck that they won't get some useful sets out of that. It's very, very unlikely. I could actually calculate how unlikely that would be, but it's so unlikely that it boggles the mind. Like, usually if you think about like, hey, in these kinds of games, things that happen to 1 people out of 10,000, well, these games have so many players that things that happen to 1 people out of 10,000, they will happen to somebody. But missing on Gold Forge Pass crafts, that just does not happen. It's so incredibly unlikely. But missing on 5 crafts for relics, yeah, that is going to happen to so many people. So that's why I don't like the platinum track, but I do like the gold track a lot. So that's Forge Pass Season 31 Righteous, and as usual, the gold track looks pretty good. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.